It's Pacers Knicks Game 3 on Sunday, May 25th. Let's go. What's up, everybody? This is Kerry. In this video, I'm going to give you my playoff predictions for Sunday, May 25th. Now, let's take a little bit closer look to Game 2, some of the adjustments that were made from Game 1 to Game 2. We know that in Game 1, the Pacers had a miracle comeback when Aaron Nesmith hit 6 threes in 4.5 minutes. But in Game 2, there wasn't any need for heroics because the Pacers were in control for most of the game. So what was the main difference here? Because I look at the data and statistics very closely, look at the box scores very closely, I notice a significant change here in the players that the Pacers put on the floor in Game 2. And here's one of those changes. We saw more Ben Sheppard than we did Bennedict Mathurin in Game 2. Now, Bennedict Mathurin is really the Pacers' sixth man. He's an excellent scorer who can create his own shots and a very good defensive player. But Ben Sheppard is not a slouch. In fact, he's a really good three-point shooter. He plays with a lot of high energy, especially on defense. And we saw him guard Jalen Brunson in Game 2. But look at these differences down here in Game 1 versus Game 2 for both of these players. In Game 1, Mathurin got 21 minutes, but his plus-minus was not very good. It was minus 14 in Game 1. That means that when Mathurin was on the floor, the Pacers were being outscored by 14 points. In Game 1 over here, Sheppard only has 7 minutes. That's about a third of the time for Mathurin, but his plus-minus was plus 14. So complete opposite here for these two players. So we saw Mathurin on the floor in Game 2, but just for a short time, mostly in the first half. Only 10 minutes. His minutes were cut in half, and his plus-minus was still a minus 12. So while Mathurin's a very good player, we're not taking anything away from him. Maybe he's just not as effective against the Knicks here in the playoffs. In Game 2, Sheppard saw a lot more minutes here, and he was a plus 8. So just looking at these raw plus-minus stats here, it's pretty clear to me that the Pacers made an adjustment in Game 2, which brings me to my main point. Who's doing a better coaching job this series? Rick Carlisle or Tom Thibodeau? Now, we know the Knicks have basically an 8-man rotation. They have the 5 starters that play a lot of minutes. Then they have 3 players, Robinson, McBride, and Payne, that come off the bench. But the Pacers have about a 10 to 11-man rotation, and they have several players on the bench that can come in and give significant minutes. And the way that Carlisle uses those players is nothing less than masterful. So in my opinion, Carlisle is out-coaching Tom Thibodeau in this series. Let's take a look at the model. Now this is switched. The Knicks are on the road. The Pacers are at home. On the road, the Knicks have a 114.8 offensive rating and 114.1 defensive rating. Not very good on defense here. So that's just a 0.7 net rating. At home, the Pacers have a better offensive rating, 117.0, and a pretty good defense rating here, 112.0. That's not an elite defense, but it's better than league average and better than they are on the road. So the model has the Pacers winning 112 to 108 for a 220 total, negative 4.1 point spread, and a 67% chance to win this game. FanDuel this morning has the Pacers as 2-point favorites, negative 134 on the money line, and a total of 223.5. So according to my model, the Pacers should cover the spread here. That's going to be my first best bet, and this total should go under. Now I'm a little bit more skittish on this total. I'll tell you why. When we look at the predicted pace here, and this is adjusted for the playoffs, if the Pacers are determined to run the Knicks out of the gym, then this pace could go up, and that means that the total will go up. This could go up to 223 or 226. So while I have a lot of confidence in this model, I'm not so sure about this total. So my best bet for this video are the Pacers -2 to cover the spread. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is a great series, very exciting. Could we see the Knicks fight back and win Game 3 on the road? It'll be exciting to find out. Good luck on your best bets. Let's go.